and welcome, Divas, to Wanda's Workbasket for all things creative and crafty with a little bit of inspiration mixed in. I have some goodies to show you. This is my April review of goodies. To all those who are new, who found me during the 4th anniversary of Diamond Art Club Sneak Peeks, welcome. I'm glad to have you here, and it's a joy to see that that I have almost 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, maybe by the time this goes up, I might have the whole 1,000. But anyway, I'm delighted. I'm glad you're here with me to share our favorite craft and crafts together, and just to have fun and to share some inspiration together. So first, I want to show you some of the goodies that I put together. I have cards, I have junk journals, and I have the finished product of the Diamond Art Club Josephine Wall mystery painting. I can't wait to show it to you. So give me a second, I'll be right back. I know some of you are card makers. I had gotten a couple kits that I wanted to use up. I'm trying to use the kits and the things that I have before I put other things together, before I get involved in other projects. I'm trying to get the kits and things that I've gotten set aside to do. I want to do them. So here is this came with 2 sets of cards. The backs, it came one with a floral like that, and with the regular back like that. If I can still find these kits available, I will link them down in the description box below. Also, don't forget, I'll tell you sometime during this video when the next giveaway is. It's May something. I'll tell you shortly if you don't know already. Be prepared. Anyway, here are some birthday wishes, and it came with some 3-dimensional, like the little foam sticky pads underneath. So it came with flower cutouts. I had a little ladybug charm, and of course I have to put drills on them too. So that one says happy birthday. I don't have anything on the inside, they're plain blank. It says for you, and I put a flouncy little butterfly on there. Now, I'm not the greatest putter together-er. I do good in collage, but it's just my own style. It came with the pom-poms and some glitzy things, and it came with a sticker that has some gold rating on it. So that says love. That would be good for a Valentine. This says friends, me and you. I had some butterfly cutouts I cut out of an interesting type of paper. So this was sewn by a friend. It's paper that has sewing around it in the shape of petals. I put another ladybug on top of that one. That one says life is beautiful. Did I put anything on the inside? No. This one says create your own sunshine. And it comes with everything that was in the kit. This one has extra flouncy butterflies on it. And this came from a different kind of paper too, I cut them out of that kind of paper. So these will just be like friendship cards, something like that. And this comes from another type of paper. It's got a 3-dimensional design. It feels really cool. I don't know how well it's showing up on the viewer. This was a wax seal that somebody made, and I had in a little trinkets box. So I put that in there. You can find things that you would normally maybe throw out, or little items that don't seem to go to anything. I like to put them all in a box, and then when I go to do things like this, if I need something to just pop it a little bit, I dig through the box and I find something that can just sort of pop through. One of their die cuts and more of those daisy wheels. Happy birthday. This is a bow that someone had given me from somewhere. These 2 didn't come with the kit. They came in that box that I was just telling you about. That's a happy birthday. And this one just says love, love, love. This love was a napkin, by the way. This was a napkin that somebody had given me. What you do is you peel the very top layer of it off. And I could use gel medium or something to put it on, but for cards I just put some tacky glue underneath it and smear it around a bit gently so that it sticks on, especially the edges. I put some gems on the O's. So that's where the love stamp came from. That's one set of cards. I have others. Now this all came in a pack too. I want to show you here. I have them kind of separated by the style that they came in. It came in, I think this was a QVC item years back. I had gotten, at a yard sale, I had gotten some QVC kits for scrapbooking and card making that hadn't been used by this woman when she had to move into a facility and she had to get rid of some of her crafting stuff. That would kill me. That would kill me. I'd take my crafting stuff with me. Trust me. I'd have an extra room just for my crafting stuff. Anyway, okay, I'll show you the yellow ones first. Now, I saved this one out for my daughter's birthday. That's why it's not in the shuffle of these things. But these have an inside to them. And when I put them away, I put a little piece of paper in there as to what they might be good for. So these might be good for a birthday, I thought. They're pop-up cards. So what you do is you put this behind the frame and you pull. And so this is birthday wishes. So you have a little display and you can pop it back down. You have something that comes up. This looks like a gift. And then on the inside, you can put some of the other, it comes pre-sticky. Let me pull you back just a smidgen here. It comes pre-stuck. So all you have to do is cut it to what you need. It has these little envelopes that you fold as well. They pop out like die cuts out of like a sheet. And each card had a sheet. This is happy birthday, and there's a little flower, and there's a little gift tag in there. I like to make a little display of that in there to make it look fun. And I'll write some stuff on the back of those things as well. So that's that one. That's my daughter's card. Don't tell her. All right, and these, which are upside down, they're pretty much the same thing. I did the same exact thing to each of them. So there were 6 of these, and they each have the little package and goodies in there as well, and they each pop up. With nails, it's a little hard to... So I made these exactly the same. So that's the birthday ones. And I have more of these little cutouts than I need. So what I'm going to do, what I hope to do, is when I send out little packages to people, like from my Etsy shop or whatever, I plan to maybe throw a few of these in there with it. Now these I thought would be good for a bridal shower or a birthday for a friend, for a female friend. And again, these are pretty much all the same. Oh no. The birthday one was from my mom. I'm sorry. This one's from my daughter because it says, for a fabulous daughter. This is the only one that's different from those. And, all right, see, it says happy birthday, and it comes with the roses on here. Okay, so I'm going to push it back down in. And on the inside, again, I have this is just for you. It has a little, I can write something in there that says lots of love. And there are little tags, 2 tags with roses on it and a plain one with like yellow polka dots on it. So I can write in there as well, and I have room to sign at the bottom. Okay, so that's the one for my daughter. These are the same. The rest of these 5 are the same. Okay, the flippy thing comes up. It says pull here, is what that says, and you pull there. I have room to write here, and this is like a doily. I can write on it or around it. I can write something on the top here, like a person's name or a happy birthday. And on the inside, I put the little envelope on the top with the same tags. Now this one says, I put the extra, the lots of love in here as well. So that has 2 tags like my other one did, the round polka dotted one and the lots of love. And this is just for you and has butterflies on it. So this all came with this card kit. So I have 5 that would be good for a bridal shower or a female birthday. set. Let's see. This one would be good for congratulations or maybe a baby congratulations. Here we go. These I think I made all of them the same, so I'll open one of them for you. It has the balloons on here and a daisy and a place to write something. And then the pull here. And that says have a wonderful day. And it's a little balloon on the top with hearts around it on the top. Put that back down. On the inside, I have the stripey things. I have, it says congratulations. And in the little envelope, I have a gift tag. This has butterflies on it. This has daisies. And this one is just, it has some looks olive, like olive leaves, vines or something like that. Okay, so I stick them back in the little envelope here, little envelope. So there's 6 of those. It was easier just to do them all the same because, well, I could have done it a lot different. All right. I could have done them each different, but like I said, I just wanted to get the kit done, and I know I will have a use for these. I can always... And I see the UPS down at the house, and I think it's my other Diamond Art Club. Okay, and these last one I thought would be good too, like for tea, invitation to tea. It has a cupcake and a macaroon on the front and some tulips. It says just for you. And when I pull this up, it has a teacup. And then I can put the you were invited on it. Okay. And this one has the stripes. It has more tulips. And it has an empty little pouch. And I can put the little, thought I'd put a little folded up invite in there, like the day and time in there, or, you know, write tea party or something like that in there. But there's 6 of those. Wouldn't that be perfect for a tea party? Okay, give me a second and I'll set up the next group. Okay, this next group of goodies, I showed you when I finished the inside, when I sewed all the signatures in. So if you didn't miss that, there is a link somewhere, the description box, up in the cards for the first time, something like that. It'll show you what I did with the boxes. These are junk journals, and what I did this time is, after stitching them, I put all the beadwork on the end, and I'm going to show you how I did that. This is the big fiddle faddle one. I love this. And on the inside, I left some of the flaps in so I can make a pocket. I'm going to glue this corner together, but I can make a pocket in the front. And I left some of this on for stability. This was a calendar. So again, the junk journals are just pieces of paper that you find around that you can use. If you can't write on it, you can always put a picture on it or something like that, or sew something on it. You can always put a pocket on some of these. You can use stickers. You can use all kinds of crazy things. So I put a mandala, like a coloring pattern. I cut the edges off on that. It's graph paper. There's paper from magazines. There's note paper in there. And in the center there's a coloring page. And then again, it's the other half of those items. And I have, let's see, how many signatures did I stick in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 signatures in there. A signature is a block of folded paper. And each of them are stitched in. And what you do is you measure, you take a piece of paper that's this long, the spine long. I folded it in half, found the center line, and marked it with a pencil. Then I folded it again on each side and got an even spacing and marked it with the pencil. So what I did was then I went on to put it against the spine and I popped a hole in each end on those lines and cut a slit between those holes that I pop through with an ice pick or with a bead reamer, that kind of thing. And then you sew them in. And this is sewn in with embroidery thread. All right. What I did was, with each color, I took beads that color and put them on. Now I made some beads myself, and these are my handmade beads. These are wooden things. I took a needle, a thin embroidery needle, and threaded it through. So these are beads that from things that, I don't know, I got on clearance at Joann's or Michael's, or I picked up at Walmart, the wooden ones in big collections, and some are handmade. So that's the purple one. This is a blue one. I like to end with something funny. This one's a little teardrop in blue. And I even have necklaces that I bought at like thrift stores, and I take them apart. This is another blue one, and I put a key on the bottom. I like how it kind of dangles. Another purple one. It's a little different than the first. This is a keychain that I bought at clearance at one of those crafty stores. You can tell it has the hook. I just tied the hook against it. It's already made. The little fringe on the bottom. It's kind of like rubbery. Kind of fun. All right, and here's some green ones. This one has a charm on the bottom and has like it says Friends with the rainbow on the bottom. And these all have like a teardrop or some kind of bead on the bottom, blue and green. And I make them different lengths. Now there's usually, since you tie it at the top, there's 2 threads. What I like to do is go between the signatures. And I didn't do it on this one, did I? Yeah, I did. I take the extra threads and I run a bead of tacky glue in between the signatures, and I take the extra threads and stick them down in between the signatures. It gives that just a little bit more stability in between the pages. And then you don't have to have so many dangles on the back. I love the dangles. Just saying, I love the dangles. That's one. This one, when I bought a tissue box to drill to diamond paint, this is the box that it came in. And again, I have part of it as a flap in the front and the back. Did I do it on the back as well? Yeah, I think so. Part of it. And this one I did before I decided to put half of them inside. So these each have, every one of these. Did I do it on this one, or was this the one I started doing it on? Hold on. Oh yeah, I think I stuck the threads. I did stick the threads down in between these. Because it would have been too much. Can you imagine twice this amount? And yes, I have a big collection of beads and things. So again, I put my homemade beads on there and some random ones. I have some of these beads I've had since I was a little girl. So they're 50 years old or so. And these are just wooden ones, and this came from from Michael's or Joann's. I regularly go through the clearance section just to see if I can find anything interesting. So there's white ones. And I have some silver sparkly ones. And I have shells that came from a shell necklace that have a hole popped through it. So I used that on the bottom. What else did I put on the bottoms? Just regular beads. And wooden ones from a necklace. This looks like it could come from a chandelier, but it's just one of those necklace things. I put a shell in the middle of this one. Where do I have the interesting things on the bottom? It's the black one. I almost matched the color, a little bit of the color of the string to the beadwork. This one I put a button on, a flower button. More wooden ones. This one has a tag, a brass plate. You can die stamp them, meaning if you have leather making tools, you can pound into them some kind of sentiment. It came with this little, it looked like a fishing lure type of end. So I put that on there. Let's see, what other fun things did I put on? The bottoms. This one has a charm on the bottom that has a dove on one side and it says hope on it. This one just has a plain tassel. You can get packets of like 5 tassels for clearance price. The other ones are fairly short and I don't have anything extra on those. Yep. Well, this one also says hope. I put another one on there, or maybe that's the same one, I'm not sure. Anyway, this one, the pages in it are pretty similar. This came with a set of stationery, and it has like looks like a calendar back to it. Again, these are stationery and pieces of paper that are all about the same size. They don't have to be the same size, and I like to vary them, plain versus, you know, this was from a day runner pack, tissue and red paper. So there's all kinds, there's even pieces of wallpaper type things in here. I get wallpaper sample books that are, you know, used if they're thrown out. I have, these are from Art Journaling Magazine from Stampington. I take some of those pages. This is scrapbooking paper, that handwriting paper that you write on, copy paper, more stationery and scrapbooking paper. Let's see, pages from kids' books. Anything that's interesting. And like I said, you don't have to use the pages that already have pictures on them. You can do them in strange ways. Now, I'm not finished with these completely. I have tabs, like fake tabs, that I want to put on the ends of some of them. I have stickers that I might put in them, that kind of thing. This one I had gotten off of, eBay or something. It was a book of photographs. I pulled the photograph parts out of it. It was just famous photography and stuff. I go to book sales and I find really interesting books that I can pull things out of that I can use in my junk journaling and scrapbooking and collage work. So this is the cover of that book that I took the goodies out of. And I kept with the theme on this one, red, black, and white. I had this really cool notebook paper from 31. And so I used white, red, and black papers to go inside of it. So this is a white, red, and black journal. And this one, I definitely did every single string. Let's see. They have beads and stuff on the bottom. More beady things. Did I do anything interesting? Like, they're all different lengths. Different types of beads. Some I've had as a little girl, some I've had from discount. This one was an earring. The bottom of this was an earring. I love the black, red, and crystal, so I have both earrings as ends on these. Some of the paper beads I made, I did in matte Mod Podge, and some I made in a glitter Mod Podge. And they came out really shiny and glittery, so I have those in here. And I have buttons on them somewheres. And this one is a wooden button. I got a whole bunch of these from AliExpress. Guitar button. This one has a stone on the bottom. This one has a regular tassel. This one I got off of clothes from Walmart, from White Stag. It looked like it could be a keychain or something, but it came as a clothing tag. So there's a shell on the bottom. I like to use these things. The letter cubes that I don't use as beads for other things, I just put in there. Now, I have these two to show you. And the papers I have in here are pretty random. These are obviously Mike and Ike boxes. And these are scrapbooking papers as well as coloring pages and all kinds of, different note pages in here, as you can see. And there's a bunch of signatures in here. I tied these up with white because it kind of went with the cover. These are the ones that I'm keeping the cover as is. There are other ones that I'm going to redo the covers on. But these have the beads. Let's see. Some of my beads. Buttons. Handmade ones. In there. This one has a heart charm. Another one of the painted buttons. And a shell. It's this one, and this is a Mike and Ike as well. Same type of insides. It has buttons and shells on it as well. And it has a heart charm on it too. Now these two, one of them is going to go on my Etsy shop, and I have a ton of these. As you can tell, I like Mike and Ike candy. Anyway, I'm going to put one of these up on my Etsy shop, and more to come. And the other one I'm going to put in the giveaway box. Okay, so here's how you enter the giveaway. Every other month, I have a giveaway. And I put together a box of goodies that's mostly diamond paintings that you can create. They're really good kits, and goodies, just fun goodies in there. Maybe one or two of my cover minders, that kind of thing. And I put it together in a box. Now what you do is, down in the description box below, there's a thing that says Member Questionnaire. Click on that link, it'll take you to Google Docs, and you pull down a doc and you fill out the questionnaire. Now basically what I'm asking you is for your mailing information. This will not be shared with anyone for any reason. This is just for my giveaways, so that when you win something, I can just mail it to you. You don't have to actually be present to win, so to speak. I can just mail it to you. And it has preferences on there. Do you like landscapes or cartoons? Or do you like abstract or flowers or whatever? And it asks you your preference for size, drill shape, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to send you a box of stuff that you don't like or don't want. And anything in there that if you don't like it, pass it on to somebody else. Share the wealth, because there's usually more than one of diamond painting in there. So this giveaway is May. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm teasing you here. May 13th. I'm going to pull the next drawing on May 13th. Now, we're very close to 1,000 subscribers. Email the member questionnaire back to me at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com. All one word, no apostrophes. wandasworkbasket@gmail.com. And I will send an acknowledgement back saying, I got it, welcome, you're in, that kind of thing. So you know I have your questionnaire. I'm going to start putting like what other crafts you might like as part of the questionnaire on it, because I might have other stuff. I have some cross-stitch things to give away. I have, well, lots of other things. Anyway, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. When we reach that, I'm going to pull two names. One, I'm going to send a full, beautiful Dreamer's Design kit. And the other one, I'm going to send a full Diamond Art Club kit, along with other goodies. Okay? So I'm eager to get to 1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stupid trucks. So I'm eager to get to 1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot wait to mail you those goodies. I have other goodies. I may decide to have a third pull. I don't know. But if you'd like to help with postage, I have a buy me a cup of tea. It's like, buy me a coffee type thing. You can donate whatever you'd like toward postage if you want to. You don't have to. I'm planning on mailing these out anyway. So look for the junk journals with the beads in the Etsy shop. Okay, let me set it up, and I have one more. I have a diamond painting to show you that you've been waiting to see. this the bottom? This is the bottom. Okay, gals, divas, guys and gals. Okay, divas, guess what I've got? I've got the full Josephine Wall mystery kit finished. Yes, finished. I can't wait. As you see around, this is just washi tape that I stuck on the bottom so that it would make the edges nice and even and keep it from collecting dirt around the edges. All right. This was a Diamond Art Club Josephine Wall mystery kit. It was a pleasure to do. It is square, and I have to take the clips off the ends. I put it on a roller, and then I clip it together so that it stays. And you roll it with the outside out. Now, it's better that way because if you roll it the other way, it squeezes the diamonds together and some of them pop. All right? They don't normally pop. Are you ready? Spoiler alert. If you don't want to see the whole thing, don't look. Here it is. You can see some of the coral that has ABs in it. Some of the shells. I love this one coming down here. This shell. There's some fish on the side. Some more coral over here. A big conch shell that she's holding with her hand. And she's got bracelets on that have seashells on it. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Look how pretty she is. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is as far out as I can get. This is a, let's see, what's this? It's called Daughter of the Deep. It is 27.6 inches by 35 inches, which is 70 by 89. So it is a big painting. And I'm going to move the bottom. I'm going to move it up so you can see it. Can you see her hair? The brown hair? Oh my gosh. And then you get to the deep blue sea at the top here. There's fish here. Her hair has coral in it and shells. You have ABs in her headdress. She has shells as these long earrings. She's got seahorses over here. And the waves of the ocean. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I just love feeling it because all the diamonds are popped together. Now, if you look super, super close, you will see that a little bit of gap comes through. Tiny little bit. But you can't see it on camera, can you? And you can't see it when you're across the room. So the next project will be to frame it. And I'll take you with me on a framing project with it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Daughter of the Deep by Josephine Wall. Now, if you're interested in this pattern and are disappointed that you didn't get a mystery kit, what you can do, there are 2 other companies that sell Josephine Walls. And I'm not sure if they have this one or not, but there are 2 other companies that we trust that you can get Josephine Walls from. And that is Uniquely Yours Down Under and Diamond Painting Deutschland. Now, if you're overseas, it's going to be overseas shipping, but it's worth it. They have, this one only had, what did it have, like 63 colors, but they have up to 200 and some colors. I have one that's 285 colors from Diamond Painting Deutschland that I'm going to do. It's a Josephine Wall. And I have that one from Uniquely Yours Down Under that I want to do as well. So, anyway, I am so glad you went on this journey with me. Keep watching for framing this beautiful painting. And I have some more unboxings for you. I have some more affiliates coming up. I have a storage, a unique way to store your diamond paintings before you do them. I have a unique way to store all those goodies. If you're like me, you're amassing a bunch of stock, so to speak, that you want to do. Now I'm 60. It's going to take me till 310 years to do them all, but anyway, I have a unique way to store those, so keep joining me. I have more to come. Bye, divas. See you next time.